The fourth update for the Samsung One UI 5 beta came, and there was a feature Samsung sneakily added without letting anyone know. And I can understand why they did that, because it's not fully ready yet. So why tell people when it's not fully capable? So when you go into your phone app, and on right here, you click on these three dots, go into your settings, and right here you see the Bixby text call. All right, that is new. Let's jump in there. What can you see here? It says calls are answered automatically and responses you type or tap are read aloud. You see the conversation in a text chat but can't hear it. The caller only hears an automated voice. So the reason I said this feature is not fully ready is because the languages are only in Korean. That's the only option you have available at the moment. As you can see, this service is only available in Korean only. Voice transcription may not be entirely accurate, but either way, I've turned this on. So the first time you turn it on, it's going to ask you to download the Korean language, which if you want to experience this feature, you would have to download the language until you have other languages available. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a ring.
안녕하세요. 텍스트로 전화 받기 중입니다. 용건을 알려주시면 텍스트로 전달할게요. Help me.
How can I help?
Call me.
As you can see, this feature is not fully functional. When the other person is trying to communicate back to you, the language is translated into Korean, and I can't tell you if that is accurate or not accurate, but they do tell you it may not be entirely accurate. So this is something that can be made better with future updates, and this is what Samsung has added, and probably why they kept it quiet, because at the moment it's quite something that needs to be worked on more. The other thing I noticed was here, when you come into your recent apps or recent menu, you now get this icon here, 2 active apps in the background. For the Pixel 6 device, or for Android 13, I believe Google's one was right here. You would see 2 active apps or things like that. But for Samsung, they've put it right here, which I can see why they've done it. Notification icon, putting it in the notification icon would still make sense, but maybe they've got too much stuff in the notification icon and they've decided to put it right here. So you can see 2 active apps in the background, and you can tap on it and you can see the apps with the background activities. And Blockada, 25 hours in the background, and Surfshark, 2 hours in the background. So what I could do here is decide to stop Blockada, because 25 hours in the background is quite a lot of time. So stop, and you're stopped. And as you can see, it now says 1 active in the background. I need my Surfshark because it's doing its Surfshark things. So that's also something new which Samsung has added, which is quite useful if there are apps in the background which are draining your battery. It would be a nice thing to know, because once you go to your recent menu, this is where you look through apps, to jump into the next app, and it would be nice to have that information right here. Now, this is not everything on the One UI 5 beta. There are a few other things that Samsung added to the One UI 5 beta, even though it's not this update, but things I think are going to be very interesting that people should utilize more, or some of you might not actually know about. And with that being said, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications, because without that you won't get the videos when they are released. So do take care of yourselves, and I will catch you in the next one.